Hey everyone, it's Simon here from Higher Plane Games. Hope you're all having a great day. One of my favourite games that I've discovered on PC over the last couple of years is Mini Metro, and it's a game that just doesn't seem to stop growing and getting more and more things, which I absolutely love. So every couple of months, I'd say, they add a new kind of map for you to build out your Mini Metro on. And if you've not played the game, now is a really good chance to start. So let me just fling through until I can get to the latest update, which I thought was Stockholm. Where's it gone? Yo, Stockholm! There it is. There we go. So Stockholm is the latest update to the game, which came out last month, to be fair. I'm a bit behind, I didn't notice. But this is a good time as any to show you kind of what Mini Metro is all about if you've never played it before. So you're essentially building a metro by trying to get passengers across to each other. So you've got squares need to get to the square stations, triangles to triangles, and so on and so forth, as you can see with what it's trying to tell me with this here. Up on the top here you've also got a timer which you can pause or fast forward or whatever, and you have a certain amount of lines, some trains that you can stick on there, and tunnels which help you kind of get across and do things. So what I'm going to do to start off with is push that from there to there, and then you can see it connects up and your little chums go on a jaunt. However, it is one of those things where you can never really win. You just keep on going until your station gets too full and it becomes overcrowded and you shut down and you lose the game. And it's just how many people can you kind of do in that time. Do is probably the wrong word, but as you can see, as people get delivered to their destination, you can move things across. Now, the beauty of this game is that you can kind of change your layout of stuff as you go, although you'll be doing it at your peril at the same time, because sometimes you'll be making things better, you'll be making things worse. Stations change symbol, so you may need to look at sorting things out. And you can see, look, this circular one in here is a deposit between where the blue line picks up its triangles and goes back and forth. So that might just be a very short line to try and deal with that crossover. I'll do a third line there as well. But it may mean that I've kind of started this off completely wrong, and I'll need to kind of evaluate my map as it goes. You'll notice that the map is slowly pulling out, and it is a map of Stockholm city centre. So the London one will have the Thames, so on and so forth. Disaster Piece does the music, which wasn't in the original game. It's all been added in for that kind of zen focus. And then at the end of each week, you get a new train to put on your line, and then you get to decide whether you want a new line or a new carriage or a new tunnel, sometimes it will be, or a intersection, something like that. But we're only ever going to have 7 lines. So let's kind of see how this goes. Now at the minute the green one will be buggered. If there's I was going to say, as soon as squares appear on that, we're buggered. Lo and behold, ta-da! Now that could be helpful. That looks like a really awkward line, though. And that's probably the wrong way to do that as well. And that diamond is going to be a relatively unique one, which kind of makes this whole thought of make the red one quite small. That makes sense, I guess. So let's do that for now. I feel like we've intersected these all wrongly. And now that's over there, that's going to really bugger me up. So I'm going to pull that out and push that to there. And then going to put a second one in there to basically take those squares, because they're always going to the route that is quickest and most efficient, essentially. Let's pull those all out. That circular one over there is going to really, really annoy me. I can tell already. So you're constantly having to refine around what you've got that's going on. Just another square one to be over there. And each time you play, everything's all different from where things pop up. There are daily challenges for this game as well. We're going to go for a line for this one. But the way how we've dealt with this, look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bridges going on, which is awkward because like we can't bridge these up, and these are now unique ones. So we're going to need to, oh god, that's actually quite difficult. So I'm going to chop these off. That essentially goes there, because we're going to end up having a real problem here. I knew we would. How can we do this one? This one's really difficult. Of course it would. And I suppose just for the time being, if we do that and then that, at least it's a different... I noticed that sometimes you need to work out kind of... You don't want to have too many of the same symbol next to each other, I find personally. I've done terribly with this level, but it's the first time that I'm looking at it, so don't judge me too harshly, please. This kind of section here is a right pig. We still got no, we used it all up. The back of there, that will save us. So we need tunnels. Let's do that for now. Oh god, it's still over on the red. Oh, just. That now means there's nothing on the green though, which is the problem. So that's fine, because that then develops into its own little weird line over there. That's now changed into an awkward symbol. Oh, this is going to turn into a logistical nightmare quite quickly. So once this red one has dispatched, let's put that one back on the green trail. At least that can start clearing the pies, slices. That red line is too long. unpick as we go. So let's do a dum. Oh, do you know what? Actually, a dum and a dum. If we're going to have to do that. That can go there. At least that breaks up some of the triangles. Feel like we're going to live for too long in this level. Okay, week 5, a new locomotive. Do you want a line or a carriage? Probably a line. I wanted tunnels, to be fair. Tunnels would have been grand. So now, where's probably... The green line's probably okay, but it's got 2 relatively unique things in, although they're going to probably come through the red. So for me, I want to start chopping this red one down a bit. I know I've just added on, don't judge me yet. Dum, dum, dum. That's okay, that can go there. Ooh. Yes, Stockholm access. Well done. So at least we've hit the trophy target, not trophy, achievement target. You can tell this is the first time I'm having a go at this. Right, what's next? Feels like we're running not too badly at the moment. Right, this is going to end up becoming quite congested on the red line. Really, because the green is going to... I'm not liking this very much. I need tunnels. Why is that there? Why is it a square? Right, so for me... that becomes helpful because it starts to clear things and pushing things onto that way. So the idea is that the green one becomes way more relevant because of its back and forth. The issue that we've got now is that this light cyan blue line is less excitable at the moment. I feel like we need somewhere else to stick squares. Where else? Is that even a thing that's worthwhile doing that I've just done there? If it takes some of the heat off of the squares, then that will do me nicely. Oh, that might bugger it up a bit. So that's quite circular, so if I do that for now, I'm quite conscious now that the green line is starting to get a bit chunky monkey. Because the green line's got an awful lot of unique things on it. Okay, a new locomotive. A line or an interchange? Let's go for an interchange. Put that and stick that there. That's still okay. Probably do have another greenie there. Triangles in a row. There we go. I was glad that interchange worked. See, when you start connecting stuff up together, it starts, because of the programming, is drop them off where it's in theory the quickest, probably in terms of stations more than anything else, that you can get to somewhere first. This is going to get stuck. Alright, let's see what that picks up. Are we okay? Yes, we're okay there. We're not okay, or we are okay? Just for now. Ooh. We've got quite a lot of problems going on. Right, we need a new... We do need a new line. That is like the worst place to have stuck something. Do you know what? That line sucks now that it's got the blue as well. Get rid of it. Save us from peril? Yes, just. Right, we've got a tunnel back. Where do we stick that tunnel? I think we're buggered. I think we're done. that sorts out some of that. In my spaghetti junction, but I think we're going to come a cropper with our Movi one. Okay, a locomotive. We'll go for a carriage. We don't need a line. Stick that carriage onto the back of that one, please. Red? Another one on there. Yeah, we're doomed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's nothing I can do. It's too hard. But that's what happens. 1,523 passengers. Actually, I don't think we've done too bad. You can continue on endless mode if you want to. You get some statistics as well for what you've done over daily trips, total trips. Nice angry passengers. How many stations, track length, trip distance, waiting time, transfers per trip, total capacity, and capacity used. So yeah, plenty to do there in the wonders that is Mini Metro. I absolutely love this game. Let me know if you want to see more. You guys will take care, and thanks for watching. I thoroughly recommend this game. Buy it now. Cheers.